What it do, what it do, how y'all feeling? Welcome to Ash Neil's Radio. I am your host, Ash Neil. That is I. So, we talking to y'all. Yes. All right, a plane crashed into a helicopter. Actually, a helicopter ran into a plane. Shit. A Black Hawk helicopter. And for some reason, your buddy Trump, boom, you see that? That happened. Shit. Your buddy Trump tried to blame it on DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, y'all know my spiel. They all racist. Personally, if you think DEI had anything to do with this crash, you're crazy. Or racist, whichever one you want to pick. But that has been the claim for anything that happens tragically when a black person's in charge. Yep, that's what they do. They use DEI as the reason why said thing happened. Think I'm lying? I swear to God. This is what Trump said. He came at the podium and gave an actual statement on why he think this plane crash happened. Lord have mercy.
Last week, long before the crash, I signed an executive order restoring our highest standards for air traffic controllers and other important jobs throughout the country. So it was very interesting. About a week ago, almost upon entering office, I signed something last week that was an executive order, very powerful, on restoring the highest standards of air traffic controllers and others, by the way.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Trump said last week he signed something that can affect the air traffic control staffing. He said it right here, right now, live. He said it. Sorry, that's what I heard. He did that shit last week. Let's let this man continue.
Then my administration will set the highest possible bar for aviation safety. We have to have our smartest people. It doesn't matter what they look like, how they speak, who they are. It matters intellect, talent.
Intellect. How many black folks he got working for his cabinet? I'll wait. I guess we lack intellect.
I don't know. The word talent. You have to be talented, naturally talented geniuses. You can't have regular people doing that job. They won't be able to do it.
What?
But we'll restore faith in American air travel. I'll have more to say about that. I do want to point out that various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. That is amazing. And then it says FAA says people with severe disabilities are most underrepresented segment of the workforce, and they want them in, and they can be air traffic controllers. I don't think so.
He said he don't think so. So people with disabilities have, I guess, been turned away from the job of being air traffic controllers. The FAA said no. I guess during their DEI program, they said these people are underrepresented. Let's let them in. Trump feels like that was an issue. He don't think people that have special needs can handle air traffic control. Now, mind you, I'm not going to minimize air traffic control work, right? But we talking about air traffic control. Nigga, listen. You got a bunch of motherfucking lines. I don't know. I haven't done it, but I've seen it done, right? A whole bunch of lines. You're in charge of the said area where all these planes are going crisscross, right? And they all have specific heights that they're at. They're different altitudes. You know, some are 200, 300, 400, 500 feet. You know, they're controlling that. Now, the air traffic control person is supposed to make sure there is no collisions, right? If somebody's at 400 feet and they're coming across the same line as the other one, that person can't be at 400 feet too. Why? Boom. Collision, right? Trump said that you can't have people with disabilities doing this job because you need the best of the best. That's what he said. Now, me personally, I call bullshit. Why do I call bullshit? Let me tell you why. We all played Battleship, right? Battleship was a game. But it didn't take a genius to understand that we couldn't be in the same area as these missiles, or else, boom, right? But not just that. A lot of people with special needs are a lot more gifted than others. Yep, sorry. I seen kids with autism that can decode shit faster than any Harvard grad with the brains, with the IQ of whatever, right? I've seen kids that were dyslexic that can actually do better math than others. Like there are deformed children that cannot talk because they suffer from some type of deformity, but they can play an instrument better than others. They can draw. Just because they have a minor or major, some kind of medical condition, doesn't mean that they can't do the job of air traffic control. I'm sorry. They're probably better at it. They could probably sense things that others can't. And trust me, when Trump says this shit, he's not talking about people with special needs. Nope. DEI is to me black and brown folks in these positions. Sorry, that's just what it is. So we're going to let Trump continue telling us why he think this plane crash happened. Shit.
It was in January 14th, so that was a week before I entered office. They put a big push to put diversity into the FAA's program. Then another article, the Federal Aviation Administration, this was before I got to office, recently, second term. The FAA is actively recruiting workers who suffer severe intellectual disabilities, psychiatric problems, and other mental and physical conditions under a diversity and inclusion hiring initiative spelled out on the agency's website. Can you imagine? These are
DEI. Bro, they blame DEI on a plane crash that collided with a helicopter, a Black Hawk helicopter. Now, mind you, this was a military helicopter. Yep. Now, he's talking about we want the best of the best of the best, sir, right? Let's go ahead and check out who, because they said it was the helicopter that collided with the plane. As you can see, that is the case. The helicopter collided with the plane. Hold on. We're going to see that again. I want to see that again. Hold on. One second, y'all. Okay. Back here is this plane, if y'all can see it. Okay, this is going to be the collision. They're going to blow it up. I'm going to show y'all. Look, you see this? This is the helicopter right here. See that? That's the helicopter. This is the plane. Helicopter, plane. Military helicopter, passenger plane. Right? Now, mind you, he wants the best of the best of the best. Right? Now, I don't mean to make light of this shit because people lost their lives, over 60 people. But he's blaming black folks. I don't give a shit if you want to put brown folks in there or women. I'm saying black folks. Listen, DEI is not the cause of this, right? We're going to watch this in real time. You're going to see this chopper go directly towards this airplane. Let's see. There he goes. There we go. Oh shit. Boom. Nigga. What happened? Hold on. I'm going to rewind it one more time because I want to. I just got to, bro. They blaming it on DEI. Hold on 1 second. We're going to do this one more time. I got a question for y'all. Let me ask you something. You see this? Right here. About there. I don't know. I can't scale this out. This is probably, let's say, every half inch. This would be a half inch away from this dot. Every half inch is a foot. We're just going to scale it out. This would be fun. 10 feet. Every half inch is 10 feet. We'll say that's a half inch. That's 10 feet. Another half inch. That's 20 feet. Another half inch, that'd be 30 feet. Another half inch, that'd be 40 feet. Another half inch, that's almost 50 feet. He seems to be, if my scale is right, almost 50 feet away from this plane, this passenger plane, right? The passenger plane is coming this way, obviously. Look, that's where this one went, right? They're coming this way towards us. And you mean to tell me from here, where this nigga started, from back here, he couldn't see that he was about to collide with this plane right here? Let me ask y'all, about right here, you didn't know? Nigga, yeah, like you got them big ass windows in front of this Black Hawk helicopter. It's a military helicopter, bro. You can see. Stop it. Only thing that could have happened was, let me ask you, I'm sorry, I have to say it. Only thing that could have happened was, this was deliberate attack, right? Smack, dead, hit their target. Or, it could be a possibility that, wrong men for the job. Yep, sorry. It could have been the wrong people for the job. And let's see. Because I hear you, Trump. It could be lack of skills. Something like that. Personal shit. Let's see. Who was flying this Black Hawk helicopter? Oh, shit. Look at who it is. Are you kidding me? These are the motherfuckers that flew the helicopter, y'all. Wow. It was 3 of them, and this is just 2 of them. Washington air crash. 2 Black Hawk crew named as it happened. These two motherfuckers were in a helicopter. Trump. You mean to tell me these 2 good old white boys, military men, right? They couldn't avoid that passenger plane. They couldn't avoid it. Either it was a direct target, because we're gonna find out who was on that plane. We will. Or they just weren't the best for the job. Sorry. Hey, Charlie Kirk. Hey, Charlie. Remember you said black folks with pilot outfits on and captain hats, they scare you, right? You like the white man with the strong jaw. Remember that shit? The white man with the strong jaw. That's what you want. When you get on the plane, you see that motherfucker as your pilot, you are comfortable. That's what he said. All right, so I asked y'all, how did this happen if these 2 white men were behind the controls of the helicopter? And you're going to sit there and say, oh, but air traffic control, oh, they're the ones that's supposed to keep an eye out on the fucking altitude difference and the crisscrossing of different. Ha! Whatever. Sorry. Ain't buying it. Nope. Either it was a targeted attack or these people just couldn't see. These 2 white men were not the best for the job. Nope. Sorry. All right, what you need to know. The collision happened on Wednesday night as an American airline plane approached Reagan National Airport, where one air traffic control tower was understaffed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me Trump took credit? He said it a week prior to this incident, right when he came in office. He fired a whole bunch of air traffic control workers, and now it was understaffed. Oh, so maybe it's Trump's fault that this shit happened. It's either these 2 out of 3 white guys, I don't know the nationality of the other guy, or Trump's fault for firing all the air traffic control people. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Military helicopter was said to be flying too high. Huh? What do you mean? As well as being half a mile off. Pete Hessick. Hey, Pete, let me ask you a question. Pete, you're the head of the, you're looking over national defense, right? Pete, these are military guys. Let me ask you a question. How the fuck were these motherfuckers, these 2 white men that should be the best for the job, how the hell were they a half mile off course? Oh, you're right. Shit, my bad. It was a black or Mexican or woman in air traffic control that told them niggas to be there. Right. It was that. Right. It had nothing to do with these 2 motherfuckers just not being the best for the job. Come on, Pete. Tell me, because you fired a whole bunch of motherfuckers talking about DEI is the reason. All right. Hold on, where we at? The crash killed 67 people, and rescuers said 41 bodies have so far been recovered from the river. 67 people. You mean to tell me on this helicopter that was at fault, according to everybody else, there was 3 of them. 3 passengers. So there's what? 64 people on the airplane? So I'm sorry, I gotta ask, who was flying the airplane? It don't even matter because the airplane wasn't at fault. Because I bet you if it was a black pilot, that'd be the first thing they say. If it was a woman pilot that was either Mexican or black, it'd have been like, see, she was not supposed to be where she was at. Oh, Lord. Investigators confirmed that they have recovered 2 black boxes, which have been sent to lab for testing. Now, these black boxes show that these motherfuckers were told by air traffic control to be somewhere else, and they didn't. Ha! These 2 white men are to blame only. Pete, Trump, it ain't DEI. It's these motherfuckers right here. Sorry.